Okay, and we're back to the war room for the unboxing part 2 of Hexasims Rising Eagles games. And we did Austerlitz in part 1, and now we're going to do Ligny Last Eagles in part 2. So let's see what's in the box here. Nice box, nice artwork. Looks like a really great map. Once we get into it here, we'll see, yeah, hold it over here where you can actually see it. And let's tear into it. Again, this is only catching up with actually getting to open the Christmas presents and take a look inside. And I was curious in the other one where it was printed, and looking on the back here, it says they were printed in France, Germany, and Italy. Well, they certainly did a nice job. I give them credit where credit is due. So again, the outside of the box, a lot of good artwork and full color printing. French flag on one side and Prussian flag on the other side. And this is Ligny 1815 Battles of the Eagles of France series made by Hexasim. Let's see what we got in here. The battle book with again lots of nice colored full color illustrations and explanation of the cards and the specific scenario rules. More artwork, more scenarios. Nice example of play with lots of good illustrations throughout. So that's good. And designer and players notes at the end, which are always nice to have an idea what the author was thinking of. Then the standard rules for the series. Again, these are December 2017, so that's a year after the Austerlitz rules. And I think, of course, the latest version is the one that's in Ligny, and then Quatre Bras would probably have the latest one. They're obviously later than Austerlitz. And again, nice full color rule book with good illustrations, nice high gloss, well not high gloss, but yeah, fairly glossy pictures and paper, nice rugged paper with again lots of good explanations and examples of play and good color pictures to go with the examples of play. So again, real nice components like I've seen in all of their Napoleonic war games so far. And nice counters. A lot of good detail. And oh, they work. They look better upside right. We got here French. And then more French and route markers, etc. And then lots of Prussians. Von Blücher. But this wouldn't be Frau Blücher. This would be Herr Blücher. And so we've got 4 sheets of counters all together, very nicely done. A pair of dice and the unit identification card showing all the various unit designations and nations involved and the unit types: infantry, light cav, heavy cav, artillery, and horse artillery. Nationalities are fairly simple in this one: French, French Guard, and Prussians. What did I say? Hopefully I said Prussians earlier. Again, the terrain effects card on the back with nice explanation, movement costs, fire DRMs, melee DRMs, everything on there, and the melee fire table, 2 of those, and order charts, nice little mini chart, and I believe these maps mate up with the ones for Quatre Bras to make a really big game. If you want to, I'll find out later and give that a shot at some point. Turn track, place for French losses. Nice setup map that shows you where everybody should be going. Makes that a little easier. And again, the scenario cards, which I really love. I think any game should have these, and if it doesn't, they're really missing out. These are two-sided to cover all the scenarios in the box, and so there are several scenarios. Looks like 4 and 5, so at least that many. And that's all nice, very nicely printed, very nicely laid out, very nicely done. And again, this one's got 2 maps and a bunch of cards, again, in the bottom of the box, that have mostly come out of their holder. Yeah. And no surrender. Oh, various options you can play with if you like those. I'll give them a try maybe in one of the later games, or games I do later. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, it's back printed for Scenario 2, The Streets of Ligny. And then on the front side we've got the main map. I didn't look to see if the Austerlitz maps were back printed. I noticed the Quatre Bras were back printed for certain scenarios you played on one side, and then other scenarios you played on the other side. So it's kind of an interesting idea. Slightly different scale apparently. So that is the first map. Take a look at the second map. Yep, also back printed for Scenario 1. Looks like the battle for Saint-Amand, La Haye, and / La Haye. So that's on one side, and then the main battle map on the other side. Quite a bit of village or city hexes in this one. And again, nicely printed, thick stock, glossy. Real good job on the printing. It will, I see, come apart, and well, not come apart, but it's got a little tear in it, and you can start to see the white line that some people complain about along the edges and in the corners. But every paper map is going to show somewhere, so put it under plexiglass and it'll look fine. So looks like a pretty nice map, and we'll have to get into playing it, and we will do a playthrough, at least partially, on these when I get done with the Quatre Bras one, which I am doing at least another turn on to get through how to play that. The turns actually take quite a bit with all the different phases and impulse and activations and so forth. So that's it for the review of these two, and I can't wait for more to come out, which I understand they may be doing a reprint of Waterloo, may come out soon, and then followed by Eylau and then Wavre for the next couple of battles they're going to do. So that's what I read on the internet, so it must be true. We'll see when they actually do come out. Hopefully Waterloo will come out sometime this year. They had said last summer, I think it was, there had been talk that it would be out by the end of the year, but it doesn't look like that happened, so hopefully it'll be out the first quarter of this year. But if anybody has heard anything, post a comment below, and if, like I said, you want to know how to play step by step, watch my Quatre Bras videos. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to the channel, and good gaming for everybody. And remember, no fighting in the war room. Take care.